Man, we got
What's up?
time
What's
today.
up?
We got time.
What's up, y'all? Fresh Move Box TV, man. We are back, back, like we
What it
never
do?
left. Major news, man. The boxing world shaking up the boxing world, only like he can.
Well, first of all, let's shout out to Al Heyman.
Shout outs to Al Heyman, Big Al, and we'll talk about Al Heyman in a little bit. But Canelo Alvarez announces on Twitter, he will be seeing him versus Little Charlo, but Undisputed versus Undisputed. Do not get it mixed up. This is Jermell Charlo, the
The baby, bro.
undisputed uh, champion at 154 super welterweight. Big lion-hearted, ready to take on the challenge. Lot to say, man. I got a lot to say,
I
but
mean, I really
I want to get your reaction first, man. What's up? Talk to me.
like this, man. Like, listen. Number one, we got to give him a lot of credit for stepping up to the plate. He's going from 154 to 168. Like, he can get his whole shit knocked off. Like, and listen, that's what this is what the fighter should be doing. Number one, stepping up to the plate and making things happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of fights that be missing, but we're on them right now. So Canelo versus Charlo. It's gonna be a tough one, man. Like it's gonna be a lot for him to deal with because his fight style. He like to be a bully. How you gonna bully Canelo?
How you gonna bully Canelo?
How you gonna bully Canelo? Please teach me, cause
we've always seen Canelo and his team. They're smart when it comes to matchmaking, or they think they are. They have been smart in the past. Only time I feel like it didn't work out was the Bebo fight. But normally they're pretty smart when it comes to the matchmaking. They're very confident because they usually pick slower Europeans who may not have the footwork to compete with him. And guys that do have good footwork usually don't have the power to compete with him, i.e., Caleb Plant or the experience. So, but no shouts to Canelo. He does what he's supposed to do, makes history, becomes undisputed at 168. First Mexican to do so. So he's all about making history, man, making big and selling. I mean, at the end of the day, people say he's not the face. He's the face of boxing.
The cruiserweight champ down to 180. Are you insane? Time out. Well, that's fake history to me, if you ask me. That's why I got my reasons why I don't not respect Canelo, but the things he does, like, how do you drain a man that's 200 pounds down to 180 and think you're going to take his belt? Talk to me.
Well, we're not going to talk about that because that didn't happen. It's neither here nor there. The fight's not taking place.
I say that to say this,
and I'm happy it didn't because now we got a bigger, more exciting fight. Look, Jermell, he's going to have to deal with Jermell's speed. He's going to have Jermell's youth. Jermell is the kind of fighter that can go 12 rounds, without slowing down. He has great stamina. We know Canelo doesn't have great stamina. We can dive into how we think the fight's going to play out.
He got his brother over there. They don't never stop. They just keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Like,
yeah. Another thing is, before we get into what we think, how the fight's going to play out, we give our predictions and everything. But the rumor was he was fighting Jermall, right? He was supposed to fight Jermall. And that's not happening. Jermall obviously hasn't fought in over 2 years.
Somebody that been out the ring and mental issues.
Right. But the report is also the fact that and this is coming from Jermell himself. Remember one time him and his brother were fighting, I believe, going back and forth, and he exposed how Jermall was offered Canelo, some time ago, years ago. They offered him Canelo, and Jermall turned it down.
Really?
He turned it down. He was in the right space to take on that challenge. And coming off, he's on a 2-year layoff. Everyone just wants to see him back in the ring. We understand he's going through some personal stuff. Is he ready to take on this kind of challenge? Canelo coming off of that type of a layoff, you take Canelo. It's a lot. But look who slipped up to the. I mean, but we got Jermell, Iron Man, Charlo.
So, they need to see this. They're gonna feel this one.
Yeah. So, but shout outs to Showtime, man. Shout outs to Al Heyman. they're killing the game right now. It's insane what they're able to do right now, putting on the biggest fights in boxing. Whether it's network to network like we seen,
we just had Tank versus
Ryan
Garcia.
Garcia.
We got Crawford versus Spence, and now we got
right
Undisputed versus Undisputed. The first time it ever happened. Listen,
we got Inoue, Cool Boy, another basically network working with another network, just to make fights happen. So he's doing what he's supposed to do for these fighters, making them the biggest check happen, the biggest check they can get. Canelo was slotted to fight Bebo, and Bebo, as we know, and we talked about it in our last episode, turned the money down.
Well, let's talk about Bebo.
And I told you it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. Look at what's happening now.
Look at him now.
Arthur Beterbiev is fighting Callum Smith for just fight Callum Smith on defending his unified belts in August. So Bebo does not have a fight this fall. Not that he's announced, he got no fight.
And like I said,
now you got no $5 million. First off, you're only going to make that money fighting Canelo. You didn't get the money. You didn't fight Canelo. You could have beat him easy if you boxed him. Not an easy fight. Canelo's never an easy fight, but I think you got what it takes to be able to beat him easy because you got the height, the size. You beat him once already. The judge is going to be more on your side, I would say.
From round 1, he's going to start off from round 12. He's going to destroy him, literally.
So now you got no fight, and you did all that huffing and puffing for nothing. You did all that huffing and puffing for nothing. The gamble didn't work out because now you got Undisputed versus Undisputed. The pay-per-view is going to sell. I know Jermell's going to sell a fight. That's another thing. People can't sell a fight like Jermell can sell a fight. Them Charlos can sell a fight.
He's going to start off how he finished round 12. And that's
imagine the press conference.
Say that again.
Imagine the press conference.
Oh, Lord.
When Jermell come out there.
Why are you here?
And sell this fight. This is a fight that Jermell's going to sell. This is a fight that's going to sell because the guys can sell fights. They're super aggressive, super angry all the time.
That's what I said.
It's gonna be a problem. So I'm excited for the press conferences. I'm excited just to see how Jermell looks in training. We can get into
like B-ball would have literally broke Canelo. I feel as though this time he might have stopped him. I feel as listen, that would have been a lot of work to do for 12 rounds.
I don't know if it would have stopped him, but let's get into your and to touch on a little bit more about Jermell. He some people say he's ducking Tim Tszyu. But hey, you can't say he was ducking somebody when you're fighting one of the all-time greats.
But see, the thing is, look what he just did. You can't really say it like that. I get it, but think about he's jumping to 168 to get slaughtered probably. So how can you say he's ducking?
Exactly. So you can't really say he's ducking anybody.
They say that, but I mean, think about it. Look what he did, bro. He ain't go to 147. He went up top. Like, yo, what's up with it?
All the way.
You want to get hurt today? Like, because that's pretty much looking like it's going to happen. But
so
he has to have a strategic game plan.
He's going to have to bring it. He's going to have to be his game plan, and Derek. Derek James is going to have to be on point.
We're going to really see what he about now. Number one.
Derek James is going to have to bring the game plan, and Jermell is going to have to stick to it. He's going to have to box smart. And let's talk about the predictions. That's what I want to get into. Let's get into predictions. So, honestly, before I give you the, I think that Jermell is he's tough, he's strong for his weight class, he's big, he lays guys out. His stamina and punching power and his boxing IQ as well. He's good in the ring.
Cut you off for 1 second. He sits in the pocket too much.
I think he sits in the pocket too much. Sometimes he telegraphs his punches. Really is the thing with me. You see it's coming. You know what's about to happen. You know what he's gonna do. And I think Canelo is just one step above him when it comes to just boxing IQ in general. He's smarter than Jermell in that ring. Jermell's gonna have to be overly smart, not emotional. He's going to have to box. He usually does, but he's going to have to, control the range, use his legs, tire Canelo out, make sure that he gets into the last 5 rounds with a lot of energy. to see if Canelo can keep up because Canelo's got slow feet. At times, he gasses. So
this what you just said, tired Canelo out. You at 168 now. How about you get tired out? Now what? It's on for real.
But and we got to see how he's going to keep up with that weight, right? So it's a lot to say. I think that Canelo and his team
you jumping 2 weight classes, like
it's dangerous. I do think Canelo and his team are looking for the knockout. I think they honestly, my opinion is they're going to knock Jermell out, and the only reason I say that is because I think Canelo is just he's sneaky fast. He's super. He got power. But I just think that his boxing IQ in general, the feints, he's gonna move forward.
His overall ring IQ is here.
His ring IQ, his when he's picked up over the years, fighting these guys out here. I think that he's gonna catch Jermell with his hand down, or he's gonna slip, and he's gonna hit him hard.
You say that, so I'm gonna say
I got Canelo by knockout.
Okay, that's cool, and I feel the same way. But okay, once you knock him out, now it's time to get in the ring with Benavidez. Yeah. See,
I don't want to talk about that right now. That's not here nor there. How do you think the fight's gonna go?
I feel as though he's picking on a little kid. Like, what do you mean? He's coming up 2 weight classes. Even though he's gonna come to fight, it's gonna be a tough fight for him. And eventually, the ring IQ in the ring, when he starts hitting him with them loud punches, like bro, it's gonna be. Listen, Jesus Christ, like it's gonna be.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm rooting for Jermell, though. I am rooting for Jermell. I'm excited for this fight. I'm excited for the fireworks.
It's gonna be a very hard fight for him. He's gonna have to really, like I say, and that's what he's gonna say. Let's see where his coach is at. Like I got a lot of respect for him. So, but show me you can teach him how to beat him. And if he beat him, Canelo's legacy is destroyed. He's done. It's over. You just got beat by a 154-pounder that jumped 2 weight classes. Talk to me.
It don't look good. And the other fact is that his stigma is that he avoids black fighters.
Exactly.
So
our P4P guy Floyd. You know what he did to him.
So and in general, that's the stigma. People say they don't like fighting black fighters. They don't like fighting slick fighters. And Jermell's not the slickest fighter. A slick guy would have been like a Killer Plant. He's the slick type. He just doesn't have the pop. But Jermell, he's still a super duper athletic. So and I'm not saying that he has no chance in this fight. He does have a chance in this fight. He has to use his legs. He has to have a game plan. He has to not get overcommit. You know what I'm saying? He has to keep him on the outside. Obviously, carry the weight well. He's gonna have to get out, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds with a lot of energy.
That's why
if he can make it out there, just keep your hands up. And which Jermell does a good job of keeping his hands up. I think if Jermell can apply himself and get to those late rounds, he could win the fight on points. But honestly, I don't think he's gonna make it that far because I think Canelo will be one step ahead of him in the IQ.
How do you feel about this?
He's gonna catch him. He's gonna catch him with something.
How do you feel about this? Imagine if Charlo would have fought Plant, he would have got outpointed. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's what you mean by the ring IQ. His IQ is a little bit higher, so it's like it's gonna be a tough one. But I think it's
gonna be a tough fight. And Jermell has a shot. I'm not saying he doesn't have a shot. I'm just giving you my prediction. I think Jermell has a shot.
We're both getting our prediction,
but we'll see. We'll see, man.
You got to give a lot of no, we're gonna finish it like this. We're gonna give a lot of respect to Charlo for stepping up to the plate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But
peace, man. Let's hit the subscribe button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button.
The link will be in the description. We out of here.